Good afternoon, everyone. This is the disembodied voice of your instructor for the morning, or afternoon, I guess, actually. My name is Olivia Winfield, and I welcome you to today's edition of Strength45. So, 45 minutes of strength training. If you don't think your heart rate is gonna get up, if you don't think that you are not gonna sweat, think again. This is not the class for that, okay? We got 45 minutes of strength training exercises. We're gonna take it all the way up into the last second. So let's dive right in and start with our warm-ups, okay? So first, let's just reach overhead, extend the leg, reach all the way through. Like you're reaching through your fingertips, extending all the way down to the toes. You ever done a dance class? Similar concept. Reach, 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 and twist down. If you want a little bit more work with just focusing on your back, you can turn this into a washer machine. Whew. Let's say I'm on my back. Feels it. Whew. All right. And then let's take that motion down to the toes. Woo. 1, 2, 3, 4. I just realized I left my water bottle at the desk. 5, 6. I'll grab it in a minute. 7, 8, 9, 10. Scissors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Arm circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And goody. All right. Now we got to still pump the legs. Butt kicks. 1, 2, 3. You can do a little arm pull, a little row to get the back as well. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do some squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lunge. 1, waking it all up, guys. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. All right. I'm gonna grab my water real fast here. I like how this song sounds like the loading screen for like Madden. And I say that as someone who has actually never played a single minute of Madden in her life, so I'm actually assuming that, but it just sounds like it, you know? All right. Exercise number 1, more like first 3 exercises in our first set. Yes, we are doing a little superset sequential action. So we're gonna do front raise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's right, right into it. 6, 7, 8. All right, now go into your overhead press. 1, back to back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And saying if your arms weren't a little bit tired, you could have held them up there in that position, because we're going to do around the world. You're starting below, go up to the top. 1. Okay, you know, normally 8 pounds is doable for me, but today my body is saying, you know, girl, that's feeling a little too heavy for us right now. So we're gonna decrease our weight from 8 to 5. No shame in that. 1, because let me tell you, 2, I still feel like I'm doing work. That's important. 3. I don't need to over stress my muscles to feel like I'm doing something or for ego. That's essentially what it is. So that would be considered an ego lift. When you are lifting too heavy, and sure, you can do the exercise. It may look maybe even okay, but does your body feel good afterwards when you do it? No, and that's kind of the tell right there. Yeah, and even right now, 5 pounds doing that around the world, I'm feeling it. All right. As you can see here, we have a big old stability ball. So you're gonna use that for our core exercise, which is gonna be a stability ball plank. So you're gonna come up and over. Woo, okay, I'm going. About it. Yeah, I'll just say I'm further past the bench. Ideally, my feet would be on the end of the ball to make it more challenging, but you know what? I'm gonna just stay right here. So we're doing this 2 more times anyway, so, you know, I got time. We have time. All right, guys, just a couple more seconds, then we will break. All right, good work. Yeah, you can roll it in, step off. All right. Yes, that does require some upper body strength alongside that as well, which is why I like to do total body strength. All right, get some water. All right. Who's ready for round 2? Yeah. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. Okay, this is probably gonna feel a little bit better. All right, round 2, front raise. So for your front raise, you're just going up to chest height. Not even all the way up to shoulder. 3, 4, 5, 6, have a slight bend in the knees. 7, stand up straight. 8, 9, feeling fine. 10, we'll have to do that again. The next time though. Moving into overhead press. 1, yes, I did purposely rhyme that. 2, you do your feet in a kickstand if you want. 3, 4, 5, 6, whew. My arms are especially tired today, my goodness. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I didn't even exercise arms yesterday, but oh man, they're feeling. You know what it is? It's because yesterday I went and grabbed a 45-pound plate from upstairs for my butts, guts, and body class yesterday, which you should check out if you haven't. And then, and we're in the basement, by the way, and our exercise floor is upstairs. So I took the stairs and I carried that plate up and over my head back up to the exercise floor. I think I'm regretting it today though, because these around the worlds are taking it. Okay. Wow. All right, stability ball plank. Move this just a little bit further. And I still gotta teach boot camp tonight. Oh man. Oh no. Oh dear. Will she make it? I don't know. But we're gonna get through this though, I'll tell you that much. All right, so you see where the ball is now? That's where you want that. All right, and hold. Engage that core, squeeze those muscles. Keep those hips down. The stability ball adds a little extra work on those tiny muscles on the insides of your abdominals. Whew. So working more to keep yourself stable. It's those little tricks like that really make a difference. All right. We are round 3 of set number 1. 10 minutes into it, how you feeling? Internally check with yourself. Do you feel good in your body? If you're working out in front of a mirror, which if you're working out from home, and especially if you're not super experienced in exercise, highly recommend working out with a mirror in front of you. Put it next to your TV, tablet, whatever device you're watching our workout content on, so then that way you can look at yourself, look at the screen, and go, am I doing that right? Am I doing what she's doing? That will help create that mind-muscle connection, so you'll know how it feels when you're doing it correctly, so then eventually you won't necessarily have to work out in front of a mirror, because you already know you're doing it right because it feels right. All right, and it is right. So, all right, last and final round. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I did admittedly wake up this morning and my shoulder did feel a little hinky, but it doesn't feel that way anymore. So I'm like, okay, this is how you get a shoulder impingement. Don't be like me. 2, I'm not saying that that's gonna happen. 3, but I may be regretting my choices later tonight, tomorrow. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. All right. I am gonna give my shoulders a break. Actually, I'm gonna switch to from around the world on this last one into tricep kickbacks, because I'm serious. My shoulder's probably gonna be like, girl, we have never had a problem before, but we're about to have a problem now if you don't quit. So, and I like having healthy shoulders. All right. And 1, tricep kickbacks. 2, or if you want, you can continue doing the around the worlds. If it still feels good to you, go right ahead. I am just switching exercises because it does not feel good anymore to do that. And that doesn't feel good as in I'm working hard. It doesn't feel good in a sense of, trainer, check in with yourself. Perhaps it's not feeling good because you're doing too much. Relax. So that's what I'm doing. All right. We still got to do the plank. Whew. Yeah. Okay, we're doing skull crushers. Okay. But I might change that because I just did, sorry. I'm talking to myself, guys. Which, if you know me in real life, I do that all the time. Whew, almost fell. That was that core strength and that upper body strength. All right. I'm an audible processor, so for me, I really do think this when I'm just talking out loud. Apologies to everybody that's around me, though, and I'm just muttering to myself, but it's the truth. Which is probably why I enjoy virtual Y. I'm basically just talking to myself. I'm talking to y'all, but, All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Okay, that felt good. Really felt that in the ass. Yeah. All right, get some water. We're moving on to exercise 2, chest work. Holla, holla, holla. All right, yeah, I'm gonna switch up the order I wrote that in. That's okay. It's okay. All right. So, stability ball. Go ahead and take a seat on it. No, I'm serious. Take a seat. It will all make sense in a minute. All right? So, you're gonna take a seat. You're gonna take your dumbbells. You're gonna sit here, and you're gonna do a bicep curl. 3, 4, 5. Move my mic pad so it's no longer in my way. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, now on that same stability ball. Okay, I'm gonna turn myself around. So on that same stability ball, you're You're now gonna slide yourself forward. So the stability ball is now underneath your trunk. All right, and I'm almost off screen here, but you can still see me. Engage that core, push those hips up, and you're now gonna do a bicep or bench press. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, keeping those hips up, 8, 9, 10. All right, and then we're gonna do skull crushers. 1, working those triceps a little bit more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, getting a lot of tertiary core work in. 7, 8, 9, I guess would it still be counting as secondary? I don't know. All right. Okay. Whew. And then still with that stability ball, coming a little bit more center, we're gonna do an ab, we're gonna do a stability ball rollout. Simplified version. So you're gonna come up here on your stability ball, and then you're just gonna roll it out. Here you go. So keeping yourself still, pushing the ball away from you, and then bringing it back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Woo. All right. And I might switch that from skull crushers because, you know, I don't really like doing skull crushers, to be honest with you. I know they're kind of one of those foundational exercises, especially for your triceps. But, you know, as the name says, skull crushers, I am like legit afraid of like dropping the weights on my head. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I am not. But sometimes you have to try the things that you're a little afraid of. All right, and round 2. 1, sitting up straight. 2, 3, keep your elbows in tight. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I did put pullovers on there. All right, slide down into your chest press. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, skull crushers. 1. Yeah, we're gonna keep doing them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Come down off the ball, turn around. All right. All right, and yes, spoiler alert, we will be doing these the other way as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo. All right. 1 more to go, and then we're moving on to legs. We won't be quite rid of the Bosu ball just yet. Get some water. All right. Round 3 of 3, let's go. All right, yeah, keeping the rest period short, y'all. Gotta keep that heart rate elevated. All right, in 1, 2. If you want, you can switch this to a crescent curl or a hammer curl. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm sticking conventional style. 8, 9, 10. All right, and come forward. Try to fall off the ball. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Skull curl. Ow! See, you smashed my thumb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Woo. Come back here. All right. Roll out. Let's go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. That is our upper body portion of class complete. We will now be moving on to the lower body. Honestly, it is my favorite part of my body to work out. All right. So we're gonna kind of be doing a little combo of things. Actually, I'm gonna kick my socks and shoes off for this. Oh yes. Doom, doom, doom. A bop, bop, boom, We gonna ride the vibe, we gonna ride the BA. Okay, so you're gonna take your BOSU ball. If you have a BOSU ball, go ahead and grab it. BOSU is an acronym standing for both sides up. So you can use either side of the BOSU ball. You're gonna be using this side. But right now, go and grab a heavy weight, as heavy as you can stand it. This is not as heavy as I can stand it, but I don't feel like going upstairs and commandeering another weight because then I have to go put it back and I'm feeling kind of lazy. So, all right, I gotta move my mic pack again. Okay, so what we're gonna do is you're gonna do a glute bridge. Simple enough. But with the BOSU ball, it's gonna give you a little extra leverage, so thus increasing your range of motion. So you're gonna bring your heels as close as you can to your bum and push up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Now you're gonna move that off your hips, push the BOSU away, back to your stability ball. Put your heels on the ball. Elevate your hips and bring the ball out and in. 1, 2, 3, little leg curl. 4, getting those hammies. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, and then we're gonna end with ball lifts. So grab the ball between your feet. Oh, ow, 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 ow. I have a knot in the back of my shirt and that dug straight onto my spine. That was not comfortable. Okay, try that again. All right, and bring the ball down and up. 1, just doing the leg lifts. 2, 3, squeeze that ball between your legs. 4, 5, getting those inner thigh muscles too. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! All right. And then for our core, I told you we'd be back to the rollout. This time though, you're gonna do it with your legs on the ball. So you're gonna roll out with your legs. Allow me to demonstrate. Come on with the funk. All right. Hopefully I don't end up rolling off the screen here. All right. All right, and okay, almost fell. All right, and the Bosu ball is in my way. But anyway, you're gonna bring it in and out. Try to keep your hips down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! All right. Take a rest. It almost sounds kind of like Janet Jackson's Go Deep. It's like just like a hint. I'm not saying it's a one-to-one. It's the dun, 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 dun. It's that part that reminds me of we go deep, we don't get no sleep until the morning light. Na, 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 na. We go deep. That's what it sounds like. Before anybody goes, how do you know that song? I was born in 1991. That's how. All right. Of course, my all-time favorite Janet Jackson song is I Get Lonely. Or say that's one of my favorite Janet Jackson songs. I have some others that I really like, but I won't name them on this particular channel. Because, you know, we all know about Miss Jackson. All right. Round 2 of our glute bridge with a Bosu ball. Let's go. So why I took my socks and shoes off was because I really wanted to feel the ground between my feet and make sure I'm pressing down the way I should, so I'm activating things as I should. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, 12. I said I could do those for 20, but we ain't got time for that. And while yes, this is my workout, it's your workout too. So I gotta compromise. All right. Cause we're not working out for an hour and a half. We're working out for 45 minutes. All right, leg curls with the stability ball. Dig your heels in, push your heels up and bring it in. Push out. 1, just the heels. 2, that's how you're gonna get those hammies. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and of course your core is engaged. 8, 9, 10. Whew, all right. And then leg lifts, yes. So stay lying down, grab the ball. If you want to add a little some extra, you can grab a small weight and hold it up between your hands and move the ball to your hands. And if you want, you can do this, but this is supposed to be legs focused. So keep your upper body stationary and just move the lower half. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lord have mercy. All right. One more time, y'all. Oh wait, and we still gotta do the stability ball rollouts. See, I usually do that as my core exercise, so that's why I was like, oh yeah, we just did core. We did not. We did not. All right. Whew. Child, I don't think that's gonna work. Okay. And sometimes this is also why I do it the other way, which is perhaps not the smartest nor the safest, but do it this way. Would recommend only doing that if you have sufficient upper body strength. Okay, in, out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, woo, 10. Hey, ayúdame. Okay, so there's nobody to help me. All right. Woo. Get some water. Yeah, all right, guys, we got one more round, and then we're gonna move into our fourth and final sequence before we have our cool down, if we have time for our cool down. Okay, anyway, listen, you gotta have fun with it. You gotta have fun with it. If you're not having fun, then what are you doing? Especially when it comes to exercise. You have to find the fun in it. It can't be all misery and drudgery and punishment. It's gotta be something joyful. And I think that's, a lot of people tend to think of exercise as punishment. Not a punishment. It's a celebration of what your body can do and what it will do. Like, it's a good thing. 1, 2. But, I can't say that I did not hold a similar belief. Some days I still think like that. And, I try to do my best to combat against it. Holidays, I think for a lot of us, can be a rough time of year for that. Especially if we're trying to adhere to a specific eating plan, trying to hit macros, and bam, here comes the holidays. Here comes the biggest food holiday, Thanksgiving. And what do you do? How are you supposed to handle that? How are you supposed to navigate that? I'll tell you how. Comfortably and freely. Do not get bogged down in the thinking of this food is good, this food is bad. This food is food, and it tastes good, and it fuels your body, and it's good for you. Enjoy it, okay? And enjoy everything in moderation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go 2 more. 2, 1. Whoo! All right. All right, and leg lifts. I'm gonna add a weight. All right. Woo. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you want, you could add a little twist into it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. My toe keeps cramping. And 10. Whew, all right. I like that one. All right. And last but not least, roll out legs edition. All right. I'm gonna do it this way again, putting my foot on the ball first instead of trying to come up and over. Again, though, if it works better for you to come up and over and slide onto the ball that way, feel free to do so. I just sometimes like doing things the hard way. Been that way since I was a child. All right. Whew. And 1, 2. Whoop. Gotta get my foot more on the ball. There we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo! Toes all crampy to cramp. All right. We are now officially done with the stability ball. Yeah, we're done with that. Not quite done with the Bosu yet, but we are done with ye old stability ball. All right, 9.5 minutes left. One more exercise sequence to go. Whew. All right. So, last and final sequence, Bulgarian split squat, goblet squat. So, we're gonna do Bulgarian split squat, 10 each leg, then come off the bench, goblet squat. Oh, a little bit closer. And then goblet squat. Got it? Good. All right. So, dare we? You know what? Okay, we're gonna try the Bulgarian split squat with 30. Put it on the opposite side. You can do this with one dumbbell, you can do it with two. Actually, let me set myself up here. So I like to sit on the edge of the bench and then extend my legs because that's the distance I need to stand comfortably. All right, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Ooh, I'm pushing the bench back. Okay. Oh, switch arms. Woo, okay. Oh, wrong leg. All right. There we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. All right, and then you can use that same weight you want. Goblet squat, hold a goblet style. All right, so goblet squat, same position as you would for a normal squat, just turn your toes out, that's it. It's not a sumo. Sumo is wide. This is narrow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. I don't know what I was thinking with that, because, child, I don't want to do that. I wrote Bosu burpee for our core, but I don't want to do that. So we're going to do something else. Actually, you know what? Yeah, no, we're not going to do it with a Bosu, but we are going to do a burpee. I'm sorry. All right. So here, come down. You can do it a little modified, then come back up. 1. It's like kind of like a plank rollout, I guess. 2, 3, or plank walkout, I should say. 4, I don't feel like jumping. 1 more. 5. All right. Whew. Take a break. Nothing wrong with changing it up. Nothing wrong. Tell my clients this all the time. Like, we can change out the exercise. If, say especially if we've done it already this week, this is our 2nd or 3rd session, or like your body's like, no, we're not doing that. That's okay. But we gotta find a fair alternative. Because you can't quit. That's not an option. And you can't stop. That's not an option either. Unless you need to. I'm not a devil, I'm not a she-demon. Not like that anyway. But but it has to be a fair compromise. I don't mind compromise. It just has to make sense. All right, round 2. All right, I'm holding up on my shoulder because it feels better that way. So that's what we doing. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is why it pays to have big feet. 6, 7, pretty good sense of balance. 8, 9, 10. Okay, and if somebody goes, Olivia, what do you mean? I mean, I'm 5'2" and I wear a size 8.5, 9. Sometimes 9.5, depending on the shoe. I got big feet. Firm foundation, my mama calls it. All right. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Goblet time. All right. I'm gonna give y'all a side view this time. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This definitely sounds like something off of Madden. 7, or NBA 2K. 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. And if you go, Olivia, nobody calls it that. Well, I told you I don't play those games. Like, you can't see it, but I have a symbol from The Legend of Zelda tattooed on my chest. Like, I'm that much of a double L loser. I'm not an actual loser, I'm just saying that. Tongue in cheek, people. All right. Plank walkout. Woo! You're not the only ones who are tired and sweaty, guys. Well, we got 2.5 minutes. Let's finish it strong. Woo! What Kendrick say? Shoo! All right, guys. 2 minutes. I think. Let's move into the cool down. We've earned it. It's been a long, hard week. Mercury retrograde started this week, and it's gonna go all the way through Thanksgiving, guys. Yeah. Okay, so, we gotta work out to get the yayas out before we gotta sit down with grandma, grandpa, our aunties and uncles and them, like, we gotta get it out. We gotta work it out. But as we all know, Mercury retrograde leads to issues with technology and communication. Those are the biggest hallmarks of Mercury retrograde. Mercury is the planet of communication. So it makes sense when it retrogrades, it goes crazy. And for those who are into the astro stuff, if you are aware, it's going to be, I think it initially retrograded in Sagittarius, and now we're in Scorpio. So if you know anything about Sagittarius and Scorpios, Sagittarius, fire sign, action, lots of action. And you know you're Sagittarius. Sarcastic, funny human beings, but they don't play. So secrets or stuff like that. So surrounding themes around that nature, things that Sagittarius rules over. Now, I myself as a Scorpio am really familiar, of course, with the elements of Scorpio and all that entails. So Mercury retrograde in Scorpio basically means that which is hidden is probably gonna come out to the light. Folks are gonna tell on themselves if accidentally. So, on top of the other fun stuff that comes with Mercury retrograde. So, if you believe in it, protect yourself with it. And if you don't believe in it, but you notice stuff is just weird, well, you have at least some kind of explanation. All right, guys, that is it for me. This is not enough of a cool down for us. I highly suggest you check out any of our any of our stretch core classes or even our dedicated stretch classes that are just 15 minutes. In any case, my name is Olivia Winfield. I'm a personal trainer and a Group X instructor here with the YMCA, and this was Strength45. I'll see y'all next week.
I'm Sarah, and this is Cardio Dance. Are you guys ready to work out? Let's do it.
I woke up feeling like this gon' be my day. I got that poppin' fire every step I take. Living that wild life.
Through the bag. Go. That's where we want to go.
Last 10 seconds. I'm right here with you. Let's do it.
Welcome to the Y. My name is Erin.
I'm Jennifer. My name is Linda.
My name is Tommy, and today we're going to do a quick step routine.
We feeling like we can conquer the world today?
I wish you all could smell it. It smells so good.
Time. We get stronger in my